What's up YouTube, Andre here guys, back with another video. Now today I'm going to show you 7 crazy customizations for your Android device, and for those of you not familiar with the Nova Launcher, this is a free launcher you can download from the Play Store which allows you to customize the hell out of your Android device. So let's get straight into today's video. Now let's start off with the home screen. Pop-up menu is when you long press an app and you're presented with extra options to make things a little bit easier. Now if you press on different app, depending on what the app supports, you're presented with different options. Now you can change this in the Nova settings. So if you go into your Nova settings, look and feel, and you want to find pop-up menu style, and you can select a block or Android 8.1 lookalike style. So even though I'm not running Android 8 on my Samsung, I know I still haven't got it, I can still make it look like Android Oreo. So now if I long press on an app, the pop-up menu is a little bit different and it just looks like Android Oreo. This pop-up menu just makes things so much easier. For instance, you can remove the app from the home screen altogether. You can go to app information to look at things like permission, notification, turn things like that off, or you can uninstall the app altogether. And you can also customize the icon. For instance, if you tap on edit, you can change the icon of the app, the name of the app, and this can also help keep things private on your phone. So if you change the icon and the name, people are not going to know what this app is apart from you. Now for apps which have widgets, for instance like Google AdSense, you can see and access the widget straight away. So if I tap on widget here, select and drag this to put this on my home screen, so essentially I don't have to fidget about in the widget drawer to try and find a widget that I want. This next feature is probably what sets Nova Launcher apart from other launchers out there. This is called subgrid positioning. So if you go into your Nova settings, you go into your desktop and tap on desktop grid, and you want to make sure you have subgrid positioning on. Go back to the home screen, and essentially this allows you to position widgets or icons halfway through the screen. So for instance, if I didn't have this turned on, this icon or any other icon would just jump either from here to here. I wouldn't be allowed to place the icon in between the two grid positions. Pretty cool feature because it gives you more flexibility when customizing your home screen, and you can also do the same to widgets. Now this next thing makes life so much easier guys, it's unbelievable. I'm not going to talk about it, I'm just going to show you. So if you long press the home screen to add a widget, tap on widgets. At the top under Nova Launcher you want to find apps or folder, hold to drag that onto the home screen, and here are all my apps that I have on my phone. Now this allows me to select the apps that I want to add to the home screen immediately, or the apps that I want to create a folder for, and they're all going to be placed in that folder. So for instance, if I want these 4 or 5 apps and I want to add them to the home screen, I just press the add button. If I want to place them all in one folder on the home screen straight away, I just tap on create folder. There you are guys, and now I have a folder with these 5 icons placed in them. That just makes life so much easier, and honestly I really wish I knew about this when I started customizing my screen, because when I built this I had to do it all by hand, drag and get from the app drawer, which is very time consuming. After spending so much time setting up your home screen, getting it just perfect, the last thing you want is to let a friend or a family member play with your phone and to mess it all up, accidentally of course. Now this is especially useful if you give your phone to a little one to play with. This is called desktop lock, and if you go into your Nova settings, desktop, you want to scroll all the way down, tap on advanced, and there we are, desktop lock. If you turn that on, go back to the home screen, and this time if you try to move an icon, for instance like that, it tells you the desktop is locked. What's really clever is if you still want to access your desktop, if you long press on this, it's going to tell you the desktop is locked, but if you long press on this lock pad, that's going to unlock your desktop, which will allow you to change things around and will automatically lock again when the screen is off. This next feature guys is really useful when you want to get that perfect widget set up. So what you want to do is go into your Nova settings, tap on desktop, scroll all the way down. In advance you want to turn on widget overlap, which is going to allow you to resize one widget on top of another, and if you turn on overlap when placing, this is going to allow you to completely just place a widget on top of another. Now this is really cool because I can place my widgets on top or underneath apps. So for instance, this widget, if I was to unlock my screen, obviously if I was to resize this widget, so if I make it bigger, as you can see it stretches over this icon right here. If I had that turned off, this icon would just jump out of place. However, I can place my widget on top of this icon. So it allows me to be so much more flexible with my widget positioning. Now another cool feature in Nova Launcher is night mode. So if you go to your Nova settings, find night mode, tap on that. You can schedule this to turn off or on automatically, custom, always or never. I have mine on custom, so For instance, mine turns on at 11 p.m. and turns off at 6 a.m. But the best part about this feature is that you can actually select what you want to go into night mode automatically. For instance, the search bar, drawer icons and folders. So for instance, my folders, when I tap on them, they look like this. And if I have night mode turned on, let me just turn that on for you guys. So let's go to always, go back to the home screen. If I show you a folder, you can see that that's all black. And also guys, if I show you my app drawer, that's turned black. And if I had a search bar, a Google search bar, that also turns black. Now most things turn dark, so it makes it easier on the eyes, especially at night time when you're viewing things with a white background. However, some of you may prefer this look to have it on permanently. You can very much do that, just turn night mode on permanently. Like I said guys, I like to have mine on constantly from 11 until 6 in the morning. This next thing is customizing the Google search bar, and I really love doing this because it just looks so cool. So long press the home screen, go to widgets, and under Nova Launcher you want to slide until you find search bar, drag that onto the home screen. Let's just resize this a little bit so I have it for the whole screen. Now to edit this, all you have to do is long press the widget and edit. Now the customizations to this are really cool, so you can select the bar style. So for instance, you can make it square, pretty much invisible, have it completely invisible, just a search logo there, the Google logo, have it like that with the date on, like the Google Pixel. You can even change the bar color, so you can have it blue for instance. That looks pretty cool. The way I like to have it is rounded at the top like that, or personally I really like it like this as well with the date. Now you can also change the logo style, so you can have the Google with colors, the Google just white, the standard Google text. You can have just a G, or you can have the G in white. But what's really cool is that you can also turn the voice search and the search overlay off, so you just have the logo there. Keeps things minimalistic and out of the way. The way personally I like to have it is like this. There's a ton of customization guys, customize it to however you like, and then press done on that, and as you can see I have my Google search bar there guys, customized to my liking and just blends in really well into that background. Now last but not least is the hidden search feature on Nova Launcher. So if you double press the home button, this brings up the search function and you can search through all the apps that you have on your phone. Now if you're like me and have a ton of apps, sometimes you're not aware if you have an app downloaded on your phone or not, so you can simply search for it. I'm going to search for Nova. As you can see, I have Nova already downloaded. If I didn't have it downloaded and I wanted to download it there and then, I could just press the Play Store button and that's going to take me straight to the app where I can download whatever app is that I'm trying to find. What's really cool about this search feature is the way it's split up. So you have your frequent, recent, new and updated. So if you have apps that you frequently visit, they're going to be here. Recently searched for, they are going to be here, and new and updated apps are here. Now from here, if you long press the app, you can edit it, delete it, or simply drag and drop onto your home screen, making it very simple to keep track of all your apps. Amazing, there you have it, 7 crazy customizations for your Android device. Now if you guys know of any more tips and tricks with Nova Launcher, please leave them in the comments down below. I aim to read all of them. And if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you really enjoyed this video, smash that subscribe button guys. I appreciate all your support that you're showing me. Thank you for watching and have a good day.